Hey everyone, it's Lee, the Crazy CNC Guy, and thanks for watching another video. Please like and subscribe this video or any other one that you find helpful. Also, today we are going to talk about setting tools in the HSK63 holders and how to do that. Let's get started. All right, let's say that the tool is in need of being replaced. So, and let's say it's this one. So this is an HSK63 holder. You have the holder that goes down to here with a threaded area for the nut, and then down here you have a collet, and the collet is a specific size. So this collet is a 1/2 inch collet for the bit. And let me show you how to remove it. We have a special tool for doing this. I can't do two things at once. So on the holder, you'll notice there's two flats. There's a flat on the left side and the right side. Anyway, so in our tool changer, you put it in there and line up. Dropping stuff. All right, now you gotta find a drop tool. Oh. Here is the tool that works with this nut, and I think it's an ER32. Well, it must work with that too. Anyway, ER32 on that nut right there. It's important to clean the collet and the holder every time that you change a tool. So I loosened this up already. I'm going to take this out, and then I'm going to spin this until I can take the whole collet assembly with the nut off. Just like that. And you'll notice there's corrosion and everything else in here. I'll show you another thing to look at. Inside, see all that dirt and corrosion? That's not good. I mean, it's not super bad, but if it builds up, it's going to create a problem. So let's deal with that. And I do this every single time I change a tool. So apparently someone else may have changed this tool. All right, one thing we want to do is clean the tool, and we have to get the different parts of the tool out in order to be sure to clean them all. So that includes taking the collet out of the nut. There's a couple of different ways you can do this. Some people are able to just push. It worked. So what we want to look at are a couple of things. You see all that grime and gunk in there? We want to get that out for sure. And to a light, and I start to look through each one of the slots to see if there's any buildup in the slots. That's pretty good. This does not look built up at all. A couple little things in there. Over on this side you see one. You want to get all that out. Now some tools get packed. This whole collet will be packed with dust. You want to make sure that is out. Look what I got. A leaky. It's just leaky. Alright. The way to get that dust out. Put your earphones on. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see if we can get this out with that. Get that fly. Alright, so that's not good enough to my liking. Take a Scotch-Brite, something pretty aggressive is fine, and I just mash my finger in there and clean it out. You see all that fall out? Any debris that is in this or in the collet retains heat. Heat is bad for tools. The whole purpose of the cut of the tool is to disperse heat. So we don't want to disperse the heat from down here up into the tool. So clean this, clean this. That's a lot better. For right now, this is much better than it was. Alright, so we got big chunks of junk out of the nut, and the collet is clear. See if I can line it up again one more time. That is a clean collet. I like how you keep your collet, buddy. Alright, so now let's put the collet back in the nut. And it's all like kind of just take it, push straight down, and now the collet is back in the nut. I don't like that spot. Okay, now let's put the tool into the holder. Remember, it's an HSK63 holder. 1/2-inch collet in the nut that fits the holder. Go ahead and screw this on just a little ways and make sure that the tool is still make sure it's loose. Now some of you might already know there's a problem, and the problem is this. See how the flute is below the surface of the collet? It is really important to make sure that the very end of the flute, where the grinding comes out, is about 1/8 of an inch above the collet surface. That allows for debris to come out and fly out. If you have it down here, the debris goes into the collet and packs the collet. Your collet will heat up. You'll end up burning up bits all day long. It's now hand tight. It's in there. Now that we have the tool set back into the holder, we need to tighten the nut. So again, we'll go back to our contraption over here. And we'll go ahead and tighten. That's snug. So I'm going to give it snug plus a good pull. And that does it. Okay, now, just because you've re-put the tool in or put in a new tool, don't just stick this back in the machine. You have to remeasure it. You have to remeasure it. So, go to my video on seeing how to measure the tool in the tool holder. I'll post a link down in the description. Okay, I'm back. And so now I go here I can go up to this icon. That makes this window pop up, and I stretch it out, and we are highlighted on the 3/8 O flute. Oh, see something here? As soon as I started typing, password level too low to edit required data. All right, errors are our friends. So right now I'm gonna hit stop, reset, clear. That takes care of the error. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna go up here to edit, password, and then I type in my password, SERBS. I don't know if that's a standard password. I press this twice, and now in my EXE app, I now have all the icons instead of just the setup or restart. That means that I am of a security level that now I can change tool data. That tool selected, and that one is the one that has the red square around it. I'm gonna select that one. Click on tool, this pops up, and the highlighted tool is the one that I need to change. And now I can type in 129.18. And then I go over here and select OK. And remember, I need to go here and hit save, and I get the weight. When the weight is done, it's ready to go. So the last step now is to put that tool back in the same exact spot that it was taken from. I only take one tool out at a time, and that just makes it easier to remember what I'm doing. All right, thanks YouTube. I hope this was useful and helpful. Please like and subscribe. If you feel inclined, you can visit my Patreon page and give some support that way too. Much appreciated. If you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. And please like and subscribe this video if it has been useful and helpful. I really appreciate the support I've been getting, and I'm looking forward to making more of these videos for all of us to more safely and happily CNC during our lifetimes. Yay! See ya!